What's good, ladies and gents? Welcome back to MKO Pugilism, aka MKO Boxing, where we talk all things boxing. Remember to like and subscribe on YouTube, follow on TikTok. So let's get into this one. So a bit of breaking news regarding Alexander Usyk, and this is not something that's really set in stone, but apparently there are talks ongoing with Team Wilder to do a fight with Deontay Wilder, as his last dance. And Usyk has expressed desire for this before, as I've mentioned in previous videos, where he wants to kind of clear up the error. And I suppose he's beat Joshua, he's beat Fury, and Wilder would be the other kind of piece of the puzzle. I think it's one of those fights where I'm not sure that it does anything to add to his legacy. I think the name of Wilder, because he held his title for a while and made a load of defenses, Wilder did. But at this point, he is washed up. He's very washed up, and he's a massive underdog against Usyk. So this fight, I think it's one of those that going into it, you know, if you've been watching boxing at all for the past couple of years, you'll know that you're going into this fight is kind of like a foregone conclusion, really, because Wilder, yes, he had that devastating right hand and he was great at detonating it, and he'd lose rounds and then just detonate one right hand and he could end fights very quickly. But when he stepped up to the top levels, the upper echelon, and you know, the Fury fights and everything, and even to a lesser extent, Louis Ortiz, you know, Louis Ortiz outboxed him and everything. And yes, he got KO'd twice. But yeah, he can be outboxed, and you know, he got to Fury and Fury just kind of figured him out. And when Fury put him on the back foot in the second fight, he didn't know what to do with himself. But now he's very much a spent force. I think that the Derek Chisora performance was okay. Was I suppose by the standards of how diminished he is now, it was good. But Alexander Usyk is a completely different level. He's not a Derek Chisora at all, and you'd have to fancy Alexander Usyk to be stopping Deontay Wilder at this point, because he is that diminished. I think Usyk has slipped too. You know, Rico Verhoeven kind of exposed that, so Usyk slipped a bit too, but you know, he's far more skilled than Deontay Wilder, far more ability, and I think he stops him. I mean, and again, it's one of those that, yes, on paper, it gives you that last piece on the chessboard in terms of, you know, clearing up who was champion, but it doesn't really tell us anything we didn't know already. Yeah, I suppose financially it will do good things for him. And also, I understand, I've been hearing that Zuffa are going to be involved. So apparently it might even be for a Zuffa belt, with Dana White and those guys involved and Zuffa involved. So they apparently Zuffa may have some involvement here as well with actually putting this fight on. So that kind of makes it a bit spicy there. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on this. Usyk versus Wilder. I mean, I know personally that if Usyk wanted to, well, I thought the Rico fight, the Rico rematch, probably would have made more sense, because of Rico sort of pushed Usyk quite close. He did get stopped, but he pushed him close. He got stopped, he got hurt and dropped, but the stoppage was still controversial. So I thought maybe you do that just to kind of clear up any doubts there. Whereas with Wilder, it's, you know. But anyway, let me know your thoughts. Until next time, it's MKO Boxing. Over now.